SBS PopAsia's K-Wave with Rome from Sea Clown. Yes, that is me, the one and only, and I thought I'll let you into my life a little bit each week in a segment we are going to call Rome's Week. I wonder if that echoed out to the world. It's Rome's Week. I absolutely love this title. What do you guys think? But yeah, speaking of Rome's Week, what happened to Rome this week? Well guys, it's kind of tragic and it's funny at the same time. Yeah, the reason why it's so tragic is because... Wait, hold up. Hold that thought. Someone just came by to say hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Ellie.
Ellie from?
From EXID.
Oh, Ellie baby, the crazy. So we have... she just randomly came by. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, so what were you doing? You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, I heard you're making a comeback. You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'll keep that a secret. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'll see you later. Yeah, and guys, that is just what happens on my show. You have random surprises from, K-pop idols that just come by and be wondering what I'm doing. But that was Ellie from EXID, very good friend of mine. And I heard, EXID was planning to make a comeback pretty soon, so that should be really exciting. How exciting. And anyway, back to my story. Reason why I said it's so tragic is because, you ready for this? I took Sea Clown to the zoo. No. Yes, I took him to the zoo. And I know in Australia the zoo is like a common place where everyone probably went once in their life. But in Korea it's not such a common place to go because they don't have... Well, actually, as far as I know, they don't have that many zoos here in Korea. And I took them to the zoo, and it was actually the first time that they ever went to the zoo for 3 of my members. I'm not going to mention who they are, but it was their first time. So they were like scared. I'm like, don't worry, the zoo, as sad as it is, animals are kept behind pretty much big fences, cages, etc. And they were like, okay, then that should be fine. But here's the... Okay, one of my members actually got chased by an ostrich, or an emu. I think it was an ostrich or an emu. But and I'll tell you the story behind this. It's quite funny because okay, the first thing that kind of struck me funny was as soon as we went into the zoo, they just started examining every single moving animal as a part of the zoo. So if a bird was flying, as soon as they went into the gates, they were like, oh my god, that's a strange animal, when it turned out to be a seagull. And they were like, oh my god, what is that? Is that a strange animal? I'm like, dude, calm down, it's a pigeon. And they're like, no, it's not, it's a strange animal, I've never seen it, it's fascinating, I must take a picture. So it was kind of funny, honestly. That kind of stuff was so funny. And I took him to see the rhinos, the monkeys, and they were so fascinated. It was kind of strange for me because I grew up in Australia and I went on field trips when I was in primary school to the zoo. So at an early age I was really exposed to that kind of stuff. I know many of you guys were, but in Korea it's not such a common thing. And this is the funny part. Shiu, which is one of my members, he disappeared. Okay, he just disappeared from the pack. I was actually filming something because I filmed these little videos for our YouTube channel. It's called CTC. But anyway, in the midst of filming, he just disappeared from the group. And I know it's okay, he can wander on by himself, but he's just not that kind of guy. He always sticks to us or to me. And he's more comfortable like that. He's not really the type that just goes off and wanders and looks for something, to satisfy himself. But anyhow, he disappears, and I think it was about an hour into the trip, I found him. And this is funny because I found him standing inside the ostrich's ken. He was inside the area where all the ostriches were, and you weren't meant to be in there. I just don't know how he got into that area. And I literally panicked because he didn't know, it was his first time. and he was just standing there taking pictures of himself, like taking selfies. And he was like, look, there's a big bird behind me. I'm like, dude, I was screaming out because, you know, I know ostriches and I know the damage that they can do. And this guy had no idea. So I was like, Shield. I was Temin. Like, Temin's his real name. Shield's his stage name. I was like, Temin, walk out slowly. Slowly. And he's like, what? Why? And I'm like, just do it. Just do it if you want to live. And then he just started randomly just walking behind. Like, he was walking away from me. I don't know why. That day he just decided to do that. And I think one of the ostriches caught on to him. I don't know why. Maybe it was protecting its little babies, its eggs. I don't know if it had eggs. But it just all of a sudden just started staring at him. And I was like, Temin, look behind you. There's a big bird with no wings. I mean, he does have wings, but he can't flap him. He can't fly. And he's looking at you. And Temin just literally, I think he didn't realize how close he was to the birds. And he wasn't meant to be in that area. And he just started panicking. He started running. But as soon as he started running, the bird started chasing him. Yeah, the big bird started chasing him. And he was freaking out. And the bird was obviously faster than him. And it was about 5 meters from the entrance, like where he can come out of, I guess. And he literally just made it as the bird came like right up to his back. So yeah, it was quite shocking. It was quite the moment. And honestly, if I had a chance to film that, I would have, definitely, because it would have been viral YouTube stuff. Honestly, title would have been K-pop idol gets chased by Big Bird without him realizing it. I don't know. If you guys have a better title, you know, you could hit me up on at Rome_CClown or at SBS PopAsia, or you can post on the PopAsia Facebook page. Guys, if you have a crazy adventure at the zoo like mine, please do so. Just please, like, I don't know, just tweet me anything. If it's got something to do with getting chased by monkeys, feeding the lions, it could be absolutely anything. Just go ahead and post it on Twitter, etc, etc. So guys, yeah, that was pretty much my story of Rome's week. Yep, I guess that would have been the highlight. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have any more crazy adventures, please hit me up there. You're listening to SBS PopAsia's K-Wave.